everybody, this is KM. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my channel is all about discovering or rediscovering musicals. And this entire summer we've been researching and discovering the musical 1776. And today we are going to be researching 1776 again. Sort of. So there are three different 1776 versions. There is the original 1776 musical from 1969, then there was the revival in 1997, and then another one in 2022. And unfortunately, all of them don't have any recordings of them. However, I was able to find clips of them, like interviews or promotions, that type of thing. And I was like, well, that's good enough because I really want to see what the stage version did with the 1776 story. Now, if you watched my reaction to the movie musical adaptation of 1776, you will know that the majority of the cast in this movie was from the original 1969 Broadway cast. So in a way, I guess I did see the original performance of the 1969 version. But of course, a story doing a movie adaptation of the musical is not the same as the story being performed on a stage. But it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. However, it would still be nice to see something from the stage production. So I made a list of videos that show something about the show from all three productions, and I thought it'd be fun to react to them all. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's go. Oh, I also saw this fun video called 1776 Screen Test and Bloopers, and I guess this is from the original film. So if you want to check that out, I will put it in the description box. So I found a couple of videos that show the original Broadway production, sort of. So these videos come from basically promotion for the show, and it's not actually recordings of the original stage, but hey, I'll take what I can get. So this first one is from the Ed Sullivan Show. I believe I've heard that show actually. It's titled The Cast of 1776 on the Ed Sullivan Show.
The smash musical 1776 is now in its 21st month on Broadway.
21st month, wow.
For 10 years, King George and his parliament.
Yep, same actors, same costumes.
Sit down, John, sit down, John, for God's sake.
I love this.
Sit down, John, sit down, John, for God's sake, John, sit down. It's 90 degrees, have mercy, John, please. It's hot as hell.
Go sit down. John Adams saying that out of all the people.
I say vote yes.
He looks different.
Vote for independence.
Open up a window.
I say vote yes.
Sit down, John.
Threw down his cane?
Never.
Yay.
No, sir. There are people who are being treated as property.
That's a different actor.
And what is that I smell floating down from the north? Could that be the aroma of hypocrisy? Or who holds the other end of that filthy purse string, Mr. Adams?
That's a really good line. I should use that line.
Oh, what a beautiful waltz. You dance with us, we dance with you.
My sister was so impressed by his singing. She got chills from him.
We from Bibles and slaves.
Wow, what a good note.
Then it's off with the rum and the Bibles. Take on the slaves, clink, clink.
Then hail and farewell to the smell of the African coast.
I'm guessing this musical number was a showstopper when the show first came out.
Antigua, Barbados. We brung Bibles and the slaves.
He's so good.
Think that our New England friends see our black slaves.
This is almost better than the movie version, because you actually get to follow, the camera actually follows him and we get to watch his entire performance without any kind of interruptions. So you really get to see the juicy parts of his acting.
That's the cry of the auctioneer. Slaves, gentlemen, black gold, living gold.
It sounds a little faster than the movie version.
Who sail the ships back to Boston, laden with gold, see it gleam. Who's
Wheels of fortunes are made in the triangle.
Man, I feel like you can feel his voice. It comes from his soul.
Hail Boston! Hail Charleston! Who stinketh? The most!
Wow, that whole performance was just him. They decided to use that song as their promotion for the production. That's crazy.
Mr. Stephen Hopkins. Connecticut, Mr. Roger Sherman.
Huh. Interesting they decided to do the ending scene for this show.
North Carolina, Mr. Joseph Hughes.
Gosh dang, this music gives me chills every time. It's so powerful. Yay! It's interesting they chose those 3 scenes to promote the musical, because you would think you would want to choose numbers that are more happy and fun and eye-catching in a sense. I mean, Sit Down John is a really good number, but then to choose Molasses to Rum is a very interesting choice. And then again, the ending scene is not a number technically, it's just music. Very fascinating. Man, all these comments are talking about John. You did a really, really good job. Gave me chills. Interesting that Sullivan allowed Cullum's number on his show. It is really cutting edge. The roll call at the end, gosh, it's as stunning as I remember. This show was the Hamilton of its day on Broadway. I wish I could have seen this show. I am so glad the film was made. I am too. It's a great, great film. But there was more truth to this in the embarrassing history of Hamilton. I agree, I can't stand Hamilton. One of these days, I need to react to Hamilton on this channel. I will get to it one day. And John Cullum was a replacement. At least he got to do the movie with most of the Broadway originals. Oh, I had no idea. So he wasn't the original actor for that part? Well, that's amazing. The fact that he wasn't an original actor and then replaced whoever did the part first and then, you know, got to do it for the stage. And not only that, but also got to do it for the movie as well. Like that's crazy right there. A lot of actors don't get that kind of opportunity. It's really, really hard to get something like that on Broadway, because Broadway is so competitive. I mean, there's so many more comments on this video, but again, if you want to check out this video, I'll link it in the description box below, and you can read all these comments yourself for funsies. Okay, so these next 2 videos are from the Tony Awards. The 1969 Tony Awards.
Excuse me. This the Continental Congress? Well, what's it look like?
That's a different actor too.
Well, be careful. There's something about that chair that makes a man awful noisy. Did you see any? She looked near half the night before she found Willem. 'Cause he'd gone and crawled off the green before he died.
Man, even though this recording is pretty pixelated, you can see the emotion oozing off of his face.
Mama, come find me before I do die.
I don't know how he can sing this song.
Mama, look sharp. I'll close your
Like to sing this every single day for how many weeks, months you play this part. Golly, that's hard.
and I'll
Emotionally hard.
oh mama, look sharp.
You know what's interesting is that song isn't vocally impressive, but the lyrics and how it can be sung is just so powerful that it doesn't need to be performed in a Broadway-esque type of way. It doesn't need to be big, it doesn't need to be loud. Just simply singing it as it was intended already pulls heartstrings, will already bring in the tears. And he sang it so beautifully. It was so broken and soft and heartbreaking and just such a tear-jerker song. This song reduces me to tears every time. I'll admit, I got a little teary-eyed there for a second. Impossible not to tear up with this haunting song. This song was one of the most moving moments in my history of Broadway visits. Definitely in the top 5. Unbelievably beautiful. Thank you for making this special moment available for us. I'll never forget that Tony Awards broadcast because of that song. All the other nominated shows did huge splashy group numbers, and here was this one guy. The song resonated so strongly because the Vietnam War was in full force, and I was 20, so I knew classmates who were over there. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm sure this song hit different when it came out because of the Vietnam War. Wow, what a blessed audience to hear this song live. Bless every mother's son and daughter whose mother went looking for them in the tall grass nearby. We have freedom and liberty and the right to protest our beautiful land because of them. Our rights, our privileges, liberties, and freedoms all come from and are gifts freely given to all by Almighty God Himself. Please let us never forget the cost and price paid by every mother's sons and daughters, the sacrifices made. Tissues. Lots of tissues, please. All right, the next performance is in the 1971 Tony Awards.
And John Adams in Philadelphia writes to his wife in Massachusetts.
It says 1969 in the background, when this is the 1971 Tony Awards.
Come to Philadelphia, please come.
Oh, thank you, John. I do want to.
That's a different dress.
I live like a nun in a cloister, solitary celibate. I hate it. And you, John.
This song wasn't my favorite in the movie version, so maybe it's performed differently here.
Come soon as you can to my cloister. I've forgotten the feel of your hand.
Soon, madam, we shall walk in Cupid's grove together, and we'll fondly survey.
Interesting that he's on a platform. Maybe it's to show the distance between them. I don't know. I still don't care for it. I know there were a lot of comments that were saying that they liked the song, they liked the harmonies, but I don't know, something, I mean, it doesn't sound as bad as it did in the movie, but something still sounds a bit off. And again, I think it just comes down to that William Daniels wasn't a Broadway singer. He was more of an actor than a singer. They have two very different bravados, and so it just makes things sound really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just not the song for me, that's all. William Daniels was the best John Adams. Probably better than Mr. Adams himself. He couldn't sing, Vestoff could, but William Daniels' performance embodied the revolutionary spirit of 1776 so well. It really comes down to, what do you want out of a Broadway show? Are you more concerned with really good vocals, or are you concerned with really good acting? I mean, granted, you do want both on a Broadway stage, but sometimes some people are just better singers than others, and other people are better actors than others. It's just a toss-up sometimes. William Daniels should have been nominated and won an Oscar for his performance as John Adams. He was 1776. That's how old he was? William Daniels was nominated for a Tony Award in the Best Supporting Actor in a Musical category. Due to a nominating rule, since revoked, he wasn't eligible for Best Actor in a Musical nomination, as his name didn't appear above the title. He refused to accept the nomination. Well, that's strange. One of the best songs of love in a musical, which showed mature, married love. Not so much about flowers and romance, but how love sustains through the hard times. Difficult times and separation can be so wearing, but fidelity and love still brings us through the mountainous challenges we think we're never going to get through. I do like that about their relationship and the story. Most musicals, especially nowadays, most musicals are about young love, first time love, that type of thing. But there's something really special about a musical that focuses on a couple who have been married for a while and that are going through very difficult times. And even through those difficult times, they still really, really love each other. There's something very special about that, and I think we should focus more on that. Young love is precious too, but the older I get, the more I really, really like just mature love, if that's how you want to put it. What a wonderful memory this clip brings back to me. The simple staging, the restrained direction, and the heartfelt performances of Daniels and Vestoff make you fall in love with Abigail and John. I do like the staging. It's very simple, but it's effective because, you know, they're on different parts of the country, so they can't touch or be together, you know, so you feel that longing between them a lot more. One of the best performances ever. I dearly love the same exchange in the movie 1776. One of my favorite love stories. I adore the presentation and it always makes me cry. What an incredible tribute to the men and women who built this democracy. Okay, so that's all the videos I can find on the 1969 production, unfortunately. Again, there's just nothing there on the internet. I would love to see an original recording of this cast, but it is what it is. However, I did find this video. So it's called Betty Buckley Sings He Plays the Violin Live. And so I guess Betty, she was the original actress for the character Martha in the Broadway production. Unfortunately, she wasn't in the movie for whatever reason. I can't remember why, but she did play the part on the Broadway stage. This is strangely one of the only live videos of her performing this song, which she sang to a very lucky crowd at her Broadway by Request show on February 21st, 2009. So this is super exciting, so I thought we could react to this, because at least this is the original actress of the part from the original play, so why not?
So Holman had requested he plays the violin from the musical 1776, which happened to be my first musical. I came to New York.
Wow, her first musical?
What had happened was they had been in rehearsal for a couple of weeks, and they had cast originally a young classic soprano in the role, and they felt that that section of the show wasn't working. So they were re-auditioning. They didn't know what they were looking for, and I just happened to walk in, and they thought I was funny, because I had a very thick Texas accent. And I said, the line in the song is, whereas other men speak volumes, and I sang, whereas other men speak volumes, and they were like, that's right.
Volume?
Yes, I was learning the lyric was that the song is called He Plays the Violin, and the line is, oh, he bows, yes, he bows, and I sang, oh, he bows, yes, he bows. I think as much as anything, they were amused by me, and that's probably why I got the part.
They just liked her. They thought she was funny. That was it. That's why she got the part. I love little backstories like that. So fun.
He never speaks his views, whereas other men speak volumes. The man I love,
volume.
He plays the violin. He tucks it right under his chin, and he bows. Oh, he bows, for he knows. Yes,
he bows.
That it's high.
She has such a great chest voice.
I hear his violin.
So much resonance. It's interesting, she plays this part so playfully, and the actress that played Martha in the movie, she was good, but it was a lot more shy and bashful. And also, these two actresses have very different voice types. It sounded like the woman that played Martha in the movie had a more soprano voice, And Betty right here sounds like she has more of a mezzo-soprano voice, more of a chesty, belty voice. So very interesting take on the song. Neither one is bad, it's just funny how we got two very different versions of the character. Because she was talking about how they were looking for a soprano for the part, but it just wasn't really working out, so they were recasting for the role. And then here comes this woman with this like belty, chesty voice, and it's just so different, and they were like, yeah, we want that instead. But then in the movie they changed back to soprano voice, and yeah, it's just funny.
I died, loving right, loving wife, loving life.
You can tell she's having so much fun. Oh, I love it. So beautiful. She seems so charming and fun. Betty was almost 65 when she did this. She still has that big voice and great resonance. What a wonderful singer. Queen. She is amazing. Saw her in Cats and Memories, gave me the chills. No one sang it like Betty. This song too. So that's all the videos I can find on the 1969 production, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So now let's check out the 1997 revision of 1776.